you know, the World Cup brought us Ooh parts last year, and it's fair to say that was a pretty good success. Paved the path for about a year's worth of custom tiebreakers across many community tournaments, and even some other game modes. We've seen EGTS recently have a lot of success with them. So I'm sure you're all wondering what we have this time around. Uh, you know, Grand Finals tiebreakers are often considered the final boss of the tournament, so it's always the hardest map. Only the best players are going to be able to play it. So it's nice having that, considering a ton of other games also have similar things. You've seen a lot of boss songs in other games.
Man, tiebreaker time is always going to be the most interesting aspect. It's always like the finishing touch of tournaments. And despite the tiebreaker being pretty interesting, I'm still waiting for my MSI motherboard. I might find it though.
Yeah, we're all waiting for our motherboards, man. I don't know, where are they? But yeah, you're right. I think it's like the ribbon on top. It's like you package the whole thing. It's 140 maps or something, and this is the little the sticker on top, the welcoming party. But yeah, I mean, I think we've had enough waiting. So we've been cooking this up for a little while now. Let's take a look at the OS World Cup 2021's last boss. And there it is. It's Thunder Rafts. Here's your grand finals tiebreaker. Additionally, though, before we even talk about it, you saw it briefly bottom left. This is also Yooh's welcoming party to the featured artist. And what a way to enter.
Yeah, if you took a look at it, we tried to improve in every single way possible from last year. We had way more time this year around for the reveal, for the mapping, for quality assurance, for everything. And if there's one way of topping last year's, I think this is the only way. You get an FA release with the custom song at the same time. I don't know how we will top this next year, but for now, I'm only thinking of this year.
I'm not sure what you can really do beyond this. I think we can just hope to repeat the same thing, right? So, I don't know. I think this is the top. It's I think most notably about the map, though. Maybe you've noticed it's a lot more playable than a lot of these other Grand Finals tiebreakers that we've been seeing, right?
Yeah, it is way more playable compared to Uparts or the Corsair's tiebreaker, for example. We didn't try to go as hard as those did because we figured we don't want people capping out at 400k or so in Grand Finals tiebreakers, and so we went a little bit easier. And yeah, I think it's really playable. And compared to the Finals tiebreaker, it does go up in complexity a lot, but in terms of raw skill requirement, I think it's very approachable for every player.
Yeah, there's some FC potential on like a lot of teams on this as well. Like, it's approachable enough, so I think this should create some, hopefully create some good moments. You know, if it's played, I'm hoping it gets played.
Yeah, and shout out to not having 180 BPM 1/6 in the map. At real lazy. Sorry. I don't know what came about. But I really want to thank Yooh and Yooh for the amount of effort he put into this and listening to our feedback and making a lot of changes, which obviously is pretty hard when you have a creative product like a song and you just need to change BPMs and like sections slightly. It's daunting, right? But Yooh, I think, delivered really well here, and it was a bit of a challenge speaking with him because he's Japanese, so it's you don't want anything to be lost in translation, and thankfully nothing got lost in translations. Everything we ever wanted is present in this tiebreaker.
Yeah, they were so cooperative, so it's very nice to have him on board. That's about it, though. That's every map. That's the grand finals done. That's the entire tournament done in terms of map we'll showcase. What are you feeling about that?
I'm gonna take a long vacation. Long vacation.
It's well deserved.
Man, I don't know. Mazarin might be there next year, but man, you won't see me in the same presence this next year as I'm this year.
Are you done?
I think so, actually. Yeah, I think mostly I'm pretty happy with the way the pools were done this year. I'm still gonna be present to help out with the organization of like how to approach stuff, but I don't think I will be this much hands-on on the pools as I'm this year. Depends on the managers on what they want me to do, but otherwise, I'm pretty happy with the pools this year. It's been a long time. It's what, 4th year of pooling this time. Started off with just normal ranked maps and slightly dipping into that custom mapping, and I think this year we definitely improved on those ends. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with the pools, and I think I'll join Half Slash in the retirement home.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're gonna pull a Half Slash and become an advisor. But I mean, as both a player and someone who's been a little bit more involved in pooling recently, I do want to sincerely thank you for all of the great map pools over the year. I think you've done a fantastic job, and I think this pool this week is no exception. Very, very, very solid.
Yeah, and my last gift is gonna be the Nomad 1. Put into the vault. Feel free to map on the 9 to 8 star version and put it in loft.
I'm sure there will be. your AR-10 edit.
Key version.
Nightcore version. Oh no. Oh, to see that one.
Secret lore.
How about you, Mazarin? This was your first time on OWC, really, right? So you have a good experience?
Yeah, it was a great fun actually. I love pooling.
Yeah.
I didn't mind it at all. And I don't think I'll let Force go that easily.
Oh no.
Neither will I.
Yeah,
No,
but I
don't
do
worry, Chad.
want to shout out all the people behind the scenes who worked out. Some of them aren't even listed, all the playtesters. I did mention them at the start of what you see, but some people joined, like Savada and Crystal. Even though he didn't do a lot of feedback, he still helped out on the picks he was present for. And just Mazarin for stepping up from the mapper role to the playtester role, 2 map pools selected in like a week. And Bartek for always giving his opinions, which are really valuable as a player, and playing through every single pool. It was a blast. A lot of the playtesters definitely helped make the pool what they are today. And I don't think I would choose my team any other way, this year at least.
Yeah, I think the diversity of opinions really helped us out overall, because Bartek's opinions really helped us out to flesh out the pool in a way that even more people can enjoy it, I think, instead of being biased towards something in particular.
Yeah, there's some lessons to be learned over the years as we do more and more custom pooling, and that not necessarily conflict, but just having very different opinions is really good, because players have different opinions and some like different things, and you know, you have to learn how to fit everything. So I think so far this World Cup, I think, has fit that slot pretty nice. I think like we've had a lot of variety, not in terms of like songs or like mappers or anything, but just like an entire like map genres and the things we focus on, the slots and stuff. So I think it's been pretty successful. So looking forward to seeing how that's going to change next year and seeing if you guys end up coming back. It's worth noting also, one more time, it's important to note because it's the last time you can this is the last time you can get your profile banners. Realistically, there's only 3 teams left in the tournament now. This is I think up until Friday is the last time you can get your banners. So if you want to see more you know, more commission content like the two things that we have in this pool, well, you know, buy a banner, helps support the tournament and goes towards the prize pool. You know the drill. Everyone knows banners by now. Hopefully every single one of you has a banner on their profile.
Yeah.
But,
and you can get the cheapest pants possible while subscribing to the Twitch channel. You get the Peppy Pants emote. Who would want pants?
I haven't seen a lot of that actually. We used to build full Peppies. I think there's
True.
I don't have it anymore, I think, but yeah, you can assemble your own Peppy. But anyway, that's gonna be it for the stream for now. Map Pool Showcase is done, so there's only 2 Grand Finals matches remaining, as well as a show match next weekend, and they're gonna be fantastic matches. Here's all of the maps that are gonna be present in that match, so hopefully you'll like the viewing experience. But I think for us, that's gonna be it. So thank you again one more time, Forza and Mazarin, for stepping in and doing all the work that you've done.
It was a pleasure.
Indeed.
But we'll see you guys next week. Take care.
Goodbye.
See ya.